Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Wizards Unite. Every week we will be putting out content related to the game, so you can expect tips and tricks, strategies for the game, let's plays. If you want to keep up to date with that, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Today though, we are talking about potions and ingredients and everything you need to know about them. So potions can be found, the potions kit can be found in your suitcase. By clicking on potions, it's unlocked at level 4. Once it is unlocked, you will be able to craft your own potions using ingredients that you have found in the real world. So ingredients can be found in different locations. There are certain spawns as well that are more likely to spawn rarer ingredients that you might need for certain potions. So here we can see a list of the ingredients that you start off with. You get given a couple to begin with, and these can then be turned into potions which have different effects. So we're going to be going through all those different effects and the ingredients that you will need to cast those potions, as well as some extra potions that don't appear to be in the game at the moment, and speculating about what they potentially might do in the game. Now, just like in Pokemon Go, you can increase the amount of potions you can hold, you can increase the vault capacity. 200 will give you an extra 10 space for potions, and 150 for the ingredients will give you an extra 30. Obviously, you're probably going to encounter more ingredients and probably need to save up more of those ingredients to craft potions. So here we can see a list of all the potions that are in the game. Some not actually currently available yet, but we have descriptions on basically the ingredients that you will need, the effect that they will have, brewing time, what level they unlock, and also master notes. So master notes are things that you can use to reduce the brewing time. You will put all your ingredients together once you've decided which potion you want to create, and once you've got the ingredients, that will start to boil away in your cauldron, which will be in the potions section. And for example, the Buffalo's Brain Elixir has a brewing time of 12 hours, which you have to leave and wait. But casting the Master Notes will allow it to reduce by 15%. So there are 9 possible Master Notes, all identified here. So if you want these resources, so the Master Notes and the list of potions, you can find these on jibsentertainment.com. I will put a description, I'll put the link in the description below, so signposting there if you wish to use that. Above that, on top of that, there are other resources which are pretty good for finding any wizarding information that I talk about in my channel. So Master Notes, there are 9, and they just basically give an indication of how you need to cast or finger swipe inside a cauldron or out of it to make it engage with that specific symbol. So here we have a clockwise turn icon, so you're just going like that. Next we have a clockwise counterclockwise turn. We have just drawing a horizontal line. We have multiple taps on the potion will trigger that one. Pinch, so pinching the screen from the outside to the inside. Zooming out from the inside to the outside. Vertical line up, and shake your device. All of these will take some of the time off your potions. Now we have what is an unknown Master Note. It may be that it is just not it's not available until later levels, and that's when we might see it. So then we come into the potions. So there are a few potions that we know that are in the game and are definitely active. So the first one, which is going to be a huge one for your progression leveling up, is the Bountiful Brain Elixir. This is really nice. This is the equivalent of a lucky egg, yet you can cast it. You don't have to spend coins, make purchases. You can get this for free just by going out there and waiting your 12 hours for it to brew, take off 15%. So you can potentially craft 2 of these a day, which is quite big. It's getting like 2 lucky eggs free a day. So Buffalo's Brain Elixir will grant you extra Wizarding XP from each trace and portkey that you complete. So the portkeys are like your eggs in Pokemon Go equivalent, and the traces are your encounters with the Pokemon. So every time you do that, you'll get some XP towards your level. The ingredients it will require is 2 leaping toadstools, 2 frog's brain, 2 rune spore eggs, and 2 powdered dragon claws. And below we see the Master Notes individual for that. Available at level 4, so it's going to be there early on. Now, Bountiful Brew is not yet available in the game. level 1, 2 minutes 30 seconds brewing time, and there are the master notes. Not sure what that will do. Maybe potentially bountiful means that you're going to get more of something, so I'd theorize that probably means you're going to spin ins and maybe get more energy from them. No kind of idea on how long they will last. I believe the Bruffalos last 30 minutes, just like your typical lucky egg. Then we've got the Dawdle Draught, which takes 2 hours, 6 hours to cast. It's level 17 you've got to be before you get it. And this reduces the likelihood of fleeing, giving you more chances to cast spells in a trace. So when you encounter a foundable, you can use this potion up, and it will make the flee rate probably reduce. Ingredients are valerian root, a superphosphorus bean, a butterscotch, and hermit crab shell. Last notes are below as follows. So that's going to be one that's going to be pretty good when you make quite rare encounters. So when you encounter a dragon. No dragons yet in the game, in the Foundables code. There will be later on. Draft of Perception. So this unlocks at level 1. Brewing time is 30 seconds. It's not available yet in the game either. I'm not sure what this one will do. I mean, if it only takes 50 seconds, I say 30. It looks like is it 30 seconds or 50? Anyway, it's a very short brewing time, which means it can't be too effective. It can't be too powerful. Maybe increasing your perception might be that it increases temporarily your scope of field, or where you can see foundables in your environment. So potentially, that circle within Pokemon Go, perhaps it increases that the size of that circle, making you able to see distant things in the past that you might usually miss. Next we have Estimulo Potion. Now there are 3 types of Estimulo Potion. There is Estimulo Potion Strong, and Estimulo Potion Potent. So this is basically your red Pokeball, this is a great Pokeball, and this is your excellent Pokeball, and each will improve your spellcast ability. Level 4 you can unlock the Estimulo Potion, and this is a brewing time of 1 hour. Improves your spelling cast in both combat traces. It requires Bitterroot, Snowdrop, Riem Blood, and Granian Hair, which I believe is a horse. Estimulo Potion requires similar ingredients, except you just need 2 Bitterroot and 2 Riem Blood instead of 1. This will strongly improve your spellcast in both combat and traces, and unlocks at level 10, brewing time of 2 hours. And then the final one, the Estimulo Potion Potent, this greatly improves your spellcast in combat and traces. It requires a lot in terms of 3 Bitterroot, 4 Snowdrops, Riem Blood times 3, and 2 Unicorn Hairs. This will take 6 hours to cast and is only unlockable at level 20. Next we have Felix Alesis, level 1. This brewing time for it is 30 seconds. I imagine the ingredients for this are going to be quite rare, because Felix Alesis increases a person's luck. So if we think about what that would do in the game, maybe increase chances of greater encounters, greater rewards potentially. A more lucky person might... I don't think it'll do exactly what a Estimulo Potion does. What else would increase your luck? I just doesn't think it will relate to encounters, maybe just rarer encounters. It's short brewing time, which for me that just kind of says that it's going to require a lot of ingredients, because you're not going to be casting it all the time. Next we have a Healing Potion. This is pretty straightforward. It restores your stamina by 35% that you've lost in combat. This unlocks at level 6 and has a 1 hour brewing time. Requires Dragon Liver, Wormwood, Bubotuber Puss, and Dittany, and only one of those. Next we have the Invigoration Potion, which is not available in the game yet. We know the ingredients are honey water, vervain infusion, scurvy grass, and lavage. Unlocks at level 8 and has a brewing time of 10 minutes. Invigoration, or to invigorate, might be related to health. We have an Invigoration not weak potion, so maybe this gives more, maybe does more damage in combat. It has a brewing time of 30 minutes. It's level 13, which it unlocks at. Not available in the game yet. but requires honey water, the same. Vervain infusions, scurvy grass, the same, but instead of lavage, it requires sneezewort. Okay. Next, we have a memory potion, which unlocks at level 1 and has a brewing time of 2 minutes 15 seconds. Again, not available in the game yet. In terms of what this will probably require, or what it does, sorry, will be something related to remembering something better. I can't see how that will help in the game. Maybe you will remember how to find certain things. Maybe you could use it to put a flag down on something, or as a guide towards something, like a good spawn point. Don't know. Then we have Scintillation Potion, which again is not available in the game yet. Level 1, 2 minutes 50 seconds will take for that one to brew. Scintillation. Something is scintillating. Let's see if I haven't actually come into contact with that before, not in Hogwarts Mystery. So Scintillation Potion. Oh, here we go. So it does say Wizarding Potion. It's Zid Nettles, a witch who took the quick spell course, wrote a testimonial for the company which stated that taking their course had improved her potion making skills to such an extent that her friends now desperately wanted to know how she made a scintillation potion. Brilliant. The meaning of the word scintillating is brilliant, clever, witty. So combining the context on which the potion is mentioned suggests that it may be a brain tonic similar to Baruffalo's brain elixir or witch sharpening potion. Okay. It's an unknown effect at the moment, but could relate to something similar to, helping XP. It might be, that you get extra XP from combats, potentially. Then we have the Widi Potion, which in Widi Potion will keep the user awake. So it's usually used during study periods, but again not available in the game. Unknown brewing time, unlocks at level 1, ingredients unknown. Then we have the Witch Sharpening Potion, which, so that's why I'm thinking the Scintillation Potion might be maybe a weaker form of this. It has the same bottle image as well. This improves the spell's efficacy against master foes in challenges. I mean, I didn't know that before, and I just guessed that right. So maybe some of the others are right. Brewing time 2 hours. Level 22 this unlocks and requires ginger root, newt spleen, ground scarab beetles, and armadillo bile. So that is all the potions, all the master notes. And now finally, let's talk about ingredients. Ingredients can be picked up in the real world. You can find them in greenhouses, so these work like Pokestops, but instead of energy in this game, you would get random ingredients from them. So the ingredients include Braxton hair, Acromantula venom, Alahotzi, armadillo bile, ashwinder egg, beetle eye, bitterroot, bubatuba pus, butterscotch chispurple fang, cobman root, daisy root, dittany, dragon dragon liver, dragon scale, dragonfly thorax, dried nettles, eel eyes, essence of dittany, fairy wings, frog brains, ginger root, granian hair, ground scarab beetles, ground unicorn horn, hermit crab shell, honey water, horn slug, herc lump juice, Jobberknoll feathers, lady's mantle, leaping toadstool, leech juice, lavage, newt spleen, not newt's commander's spleen, newt spleen, peacock feather, peppermint sprig, powdered dragon claw, powdered griffin claw, powdered occamy eggshell, Rian blood, runespore eggs, scurvy grass, shrake spine, sneezewort, snowdrop, sopophorus bean, squill bulb, staghorn, stewed mandrake, thyme, tincture of demiguise, wow, unicorn hair, valerian root, vervain, wormwood. That's all the ingredients that are in the game. So as we went through the potion ingredients list, you'll have noticed that there are some in there that don't actually require any of these, and I'd imagine they are the ingredients for the other potions that maybe aren't available in the game yet, and also maybe things that will be available later. So if you do find something that is slightly more rare, definitely keep it in your vault. And apart from that, that's everything around potions and ingredients. Hopefully that has been helpful for you guys. Hopefully that will clue you up as to how to create certain potions and their effects. If it's been helpful, please hit the like button and hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content. That's all from me. See you guys soon.